I have noticed that it has consistently been taking around 30 seconds to a minute to get a game on average, which I remember back in the day, like, like a fucking boomer, like back in my day, uh, games, like you might, like keyword there is might wait like 5 or 10 seconds for a tier 10 game. But now we're at a point where it's unironically averaging over a minute. Uh, and another, like, back in my day sort of thing has been that maximum waiting time for a random battle used to be no more than 5 minutes. And then if you were in queue for longer than that, it would tell you to, like, hey, you're a fucking dumbass, get out of the queue and, like, re-queue in a different ship or something. But I have noticed that they've gotten rid of that because they have made their matchmaking and their really just their entire player base at this point and their game just unbelievably fucking shit. To the point where people either A don't want to play or B fucking assholes in super ships sit in queue for like 30 fucking minutes and then fuck up all kinds of shit in the matchmaking. It's just a fucking shit show. But anyway, blacklisted people, that's nothing out of the ordinary. Double submarine because of fucking course. Uh let's see here. Shima and Gearing are the only two enemy destroyers. Only one radar in the Buffalo right there. The Shima and Gearing are going to be annoying, but we'll deal with them. And then there's also, of course, the submarines to piss me off as well. And the rice too. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. Let's see here. There's the salmon. That's a no SC Pampa. Love to see it. Is that an AFK Asthma? It might be. Whatever. Let's see here. Anything obscenely dented? That's a half missing upgrades Rupert. You'll love to see that. Okay. Whatever. There's the Montana. We're probably gonna... I don't have faith in our submarine to spot that enemy destroyer. I mean, I technically could spot him if I, like, run at him with my face. But I don't really fancy doing that when I don't know where the radar is, where any of the HE demons are. Well, there's one of them. I'm gonna try and back out here a little bit. I'm honestly surprised the cap hasn't been contested yet. There's... Okay, never mind. There are Make-A-Wish torpedoes right there. Which honestly aren't even that far off. That's not a bad thing. Is torpedoing like this little channel right here. A lot of people try and go for that. There's a fucking giant smoke screen right there. Okay, then. Now, the question is going to be, am I going to be able to get torpedoes on this smoke screen without eating a radar? That is going to be the question. It's looking like it, honestly. I'm gonna try and get back around here and block this Buffalo's line of fire. So if I do get radared, it'll only be the Azuma, the Montana, and then whatever's in that smoke screen right there. We get lucky? We do not. Unfortunate, but it's to be expected. We almost sped right into those. And of course the fucking U-190 is going to get in the way of where I want to throw these other torpedoes. But he ended up diving. which is fine. It's the gearing. Alright, that makes sense. He is just sitting in that fucking smoke screen, though. Got briefly detected. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this gearing right here before he gets back into his smoke. Because I believe that submarine is still submerged at this second, so he should once this gearing breaks line of sight or dumps it back into his smoke, whichever happens first, should, yep, go dark. Just like that. And rip to the gearing. That's fine. I could also try and do something funny to the Buffalo. I know the Marceau AP is a little bit weird in that if you're shooting at a like at a Des Moines or a Salem class cruiser, well, I mean, I guess Salem's technically a Des Moines class, but whatever. If you're shooting at a Des Moines or a Salem, you can Citadel either of those at around 10.5 kilometers. But if you go like half a kilometer closer or further, you'll still get good damage, but you're not going to be hitting Citadels. It's like that specific range is where you can hit Citadels on a Des Moines. I'm not sure if it applies to the Buffalo as well. But if he backs out here, we're gonna try and test that out. But it looks like he's just going to keep on playing Island Cockroach over there. I wonder what it was that was spotting him previously, though. I mean, I guess it could have been me, but like when I was like over in like this area right here, I don't think I was the one spotting him from behind that island. Yeah, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. I really, really want to try and get this guy killed, though, in one way or another. Well, actually... Is he going to accelerate? Is the big question here. I think he is. A couple of pens, but nothing really substantial. I honestly could try and just straight up go for the fucking assassination on this guy. U-190 is being spotted by the submarine surveillance. That makes sense. I'm actually hedging my bets that this salmon is going to surface. Or not. I thought he was going to surface because he wouldn't want to remain detected on the submarine surveillance, but never mind. I am also being like fucking stupidly aggressive right here. I should not be doing this. But I am, because I don't value my fucking life at this point, I guess. Shimakaze is presumably the one in B. It's not looking like the Montana or the GK are going to push into B. Might as well put some torpedoes out just in case, in the off chance they do, but I doubt it. There's the fucking Buffalo. Buffalo has been playing Island Cockroach for the past, like, 10 hours. Shatters, love to see it. Just gonna trade a little bit. Hopefully not trade too much health here to try and get this Buffalo put down. It's like, somebody, one of those battleships has shots on the Buffalo as well, which is fine. All I really care about is getting this guy killed. I'm not too fussed on getting the kill, because kills honestly don't matter in the long run. What matters is that enemy ships die, and it doesn't matter who ultimately gets it, as long as they eventually die. The last thing I want right now is to fucking land face first into a bunch of Shima torpedoes. Looks like our La Pampa is going to be heading into B right here, so I'm not too stressed about going in there myself. The La Pampa, well, I mean, one of these types of games, man. But, I mean, if I was that Shima right now, I would be looking at this Ipirong, like this just clusterfuck of ships right here, and I would be liking the look of that. Ain't that right, Stewie? Yep. And there you go. Now we're just gonna fucking run this Shima down. And we're gonna hopefully do it without eating a fucking face load of Shima torps. Well, there goes all 3 of his racks right there. And he's just gonna immediately smoke up. That checks out. I am also running the significant risk of eating a bunch of Shima torps here, but I'm just gonna hedge my bets that his torpedoes are still on reload right now. Ain't that right, Stu? This is stupidly aggressive. I should not be doing this. I want to try and stay within the fucking 3-kilometer anti-shotgun range of the submarine here. So I am going to repair my engine, even though we are under fire from the Shimakaze. I wanted to repair my engine right there to stay within the 3-kilometer safety window against shotgunning against the enemy submarine. There we go. That works. And there's a GK right there. Should I... Okay, here's the question. Never mind. I was about to say, should we be greedy idiots? Or should we, be, like, not greedy? But, GK ended up getting dev struck by a fucking La Pampa of all things. So, rip to that guy. You could try and, try something cute on this Asma, though, because his guns, are facing a relatively opposite direction. He is a little bit angled here, though. I'm just gonna wait for him to fire. Or actually, is that... No, La Pampa's not spotted. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for this guy to fire. Well, actually, no, we're not. We're just gonna be fucking, greedy. Because, our survival is no longer essential for the game winning. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna fucking shatter and bounce everything. Oh, well. That's an HE Montana, by the way. You'll love to see it. Ain't that right, Stu? Alright. That went surprisingly well. Stu, you have anything to say? I suck. Okay. That's nice. And of course the blacklisted Schlieffen placed at the bottom. Okay, that makes sense. Gaming's favorite customer. 39% are in the GK, by the way. Wait, hold on. I notice as he gets higher in the tiers, his win rate gets progressively worse the higher his tier goes. That really takes some doing. 39%er, 48%er, 35, 43. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be good. 44 makes sense. 35. Yeah. Okay. No wonder he's blacklisted. Another 44%er. Who was the guy that had, like, no upgrade? Another fucking 43%er. It was the salmon. Imagine getting fucking outscored by a salmon who has no upgrades, by the way. And then, what the hell is this gearing? That makes sense. 45%er. This guy was already blacklisted, and that makes sense as to why. A 42%er. Onto the blacklist. The HE Montana. Honestly, better than I expected, but still not good. Because he was firing HE in a Montana. Alright. Still. You tired of that? Think that's bullshit still? No? Okay. Oh well then. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you.